The adventurous story of Ross Edgley, the man who swam for 157 days. He swam across the whole coastline of Great Britain for 157 days, but he was energized by something special in the sea as Ross Edgley reached the end of his epic voyage. Having spent 157 days at sea, 33-year-old Brit became the first athlete to swim across the island of Great Britain. During his final approach to the town of Margate, hundreds of swimmers teamed up with explorer Ross Edgley. Edgley is the first man ever to accomplish this. Edgley swam and slept in a service boat for 6 or 8 hours per day. He first left Margate in June, originally planning to finish the trip in 100 days. It was 157 days before he left, though, to live on stable ground. Hundreds of supporters swam alongside the British runner on Sunday for the final mile. "Sorry I'm late," he addressed members of the family who had gathered to welcome him. The widely publicized feat was funded by the energy drink Red Bull. Edgley was stung by jellyfish 37 times during the swim, according to the World Open Water Swimming Association, and his tongue was weakened due to prolonged salt water contact. Blue and rotten feet with a disintegrating tongue. The oil on his body that the endeavor has taken is almost incomprehensible. His hands and feet sometimes demonstrated symptoms of what is essential trench foot, the skin rotted by the elements, being in seawater for many extended and continuous periods. He was still feeling salt mouth just a month in. Owing to the dryness of his mouth and throat, continuous submersion of seawater left him unable to chew, swallow or speak. He woke up from sleep to learn that bits of his tongue had broken off and decorated his pillow. The back of his neck bears the scars of extreme chafing caused because of rubbing off his wetsuit. When returning to the boat, cold water averaging between 15 and 20 degrees Celsius sometimes left him trembling uncontrollably. To stop the onset of hypothermia, space blankets and hot meals were his best defense. The business of exploring his land legs consumed his time between the river and his bed for the last few weeks, when the finish line came into reach. He had nearly actually lost the ability to walk after spending too much time in a horizontal position. He has decreased muscle mass and bone density, as stated by a physiotherapist attending to him. Since then, he has done workouts intended to bring strength back into his feet and calves, pictures of which show him running with the gracelessness of an infant taking his first steps. He broke all records. The original estimate was set at an ambitious 100 days as to how long the journey will take. The journey ended up once again taking half as long. Edgley ticked off several notable records along the way. He registered the longest staged sea swim, awarded by the World Open Water Swimming Organization, on August 14. His adventure lasted 74 days. Less than halfway in. It was an emotional fight, as well as a physical struggle. One that few people would even contemplate.